Hello everybody, it's time for a big update. I've been teasing everybody on Facebook about a big project that's coming down the road here, and everybody wants to know what it is. I've had a lot of people, PM me and say things online, guessing what it is and what we're doing. And we'll get to that here in a second. By the way, if you have not found me on Facebook yet, it's facebook.com/Frisco Boater. Easy greasy to find it. So go there, like it, and you'll see kind of all the interactions we have with everybody and what's going on, and that's kind of where my main communication is. Do a lot through YouTube, but just for instant updates and stuff like that, I'll post kind of funny stuff on there all the time. But anyway, let me give you kind of update, background of what's going on in the past couple of months. We've been doing we did the swim platform and those type of things, but kind of give you an update of what's going on with the channel and where we plan on be going this next year. I am no longer a jet ski owner, and I'm not doing the jet ski stuff anymore. That was a time I wanted to teach myself something new. It's done. It's passed. I've sold all my parts. I'm out of it. I love helping you guys out. If I can remember what I did, what I'm having a problem with now is when I get a question. I don't remember how I did it. Well, I'm sure if I got back into it, I could figure it out again. But the best thing, if I can't help you, definitely go check out greenhulk.net. Those guys are wonderful. They got a Polaris forum. They've helped me out a ton. They have parts. They have everything. So it's not to say I won't get back into jet skis again, but I'll probably try something different, Yamahas or Sea-Doos or something like that. But I wanted to teach myself something new and do something else, provide something for the YouTube channel. But like I said, I've sold my last jet ski. I sold it a couple months ago to somebody at Lake Tawakoni. They're still loving it, having a good old time with it, so they're happy. So anyway, jet ski's done. I have decided that we want to try to keep this YouTube channel growing, and right now we are really growing like a weed. We're adding subscribers a lot. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers, 1.6 million some odd hits. So definitely want to keep that going, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm still burned out after doing that boat last summer. And wait a minute. It's the 16th. It's the anniversary today. We launched it a year ago today. So happy anniversary to the boat overhaul. We didn't go on the lake today. It was work day, as you can see my work shirt on. But we were on the lake this last Saturday and got caught in a really big storm. It's the first time I've been caught in a storm that big ever. Scared me to death. Big swells, lots of wind. The wind was so bad it swamped a party barge. The swells swamped several boats, beached several boats. They had to do a lot of rescues. So it was a really scary day on the lake, but that's the risk you take. We luckily got off just in time and we get to go cover on the boat before the rain hit. So everything's safe. She's back in her storage, drying out, filled full of water with all the rain, but it wasn't too bad at all. So anyway, I want to try to really grow the channel and offer you guys other stuff that I do around the house, fix it up stuff, and little how-to projects to kind of help young people, old people, in-between people, everybody that may not know how to do things, that you can tackle it yourself. And if you just a little bit of research, a little bit of time, a little bit of know-how, and the right tools, you can do anything that you want. So that kind of brings me to my next project. I don't know if a lot of people know how old I am or not, or what my age is. I don't think I've ever really revealed that, but I am knocking on the door of 40 in about a month. I am in the last month of my 30s. I turn 40 this September, so coming up here in a few weeks here, I will be the big 4-0. I know I keep saying that, but I tell you, I'm having a hard time with it. I ain't gonna lie. It really kind of puts perspective on basically how I'm aging fast. My body doesn't work like it used to. I'm not as young as I used to. My kids are growing up. It's hard. I mean, that's a big milestone. I didn't care about 30, but for some reason, God, 40 is just really wreaking havoc on me. So I decided, since I'm going to be turning a big milestone here, is that I wanted to do something kind of nice for myself. And a little background here is you all know, a lot of people know if they watch YouTube channels, I own a Duramax, and I love the truck, but it's always been my work truck. Always had that, gosh, forever since I've been in this industry, is that my vehicle has been my work vehicle. I never could afford having a second, work vehicle where I have a personal car and a work car. Or at least one I don't use very much that I can really keep nice, and then the work truck that you keep all your tools in. So when I bought the Duramax, I had the big trailer that I pulled because I'd worn out my last truck and it was time. And I put 43,000 miles on the Duramax since I bought it a year and a half ago, and not even that, a year and 4 months. And about mid-spring, I bought myself a work van, and a lot new, fairly new one, good miles, and wrapped it up and outfitted it like I wanted it. Best business decision I ever made in my life. The problem is, poor little Duramax sits over in the side of the house and doesn't do anything, just collects dust. Use it on the weekends to pull the boat and going out from time to time. Although now we don't really go out much in it because my wife just bought a new Suburban, so kind of poor thing just sits out there. But there's kind of good reason for that. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject here. So what I've done is I've decided we're going to do a big makeover on the Duramax. We're going to change her looks completely. From the ground up, we're going to do a lot of stuff. So I'm going to give you kind of a rough overview of what it is, and whenever we really make this happen here in the next couple of weeks, you'll get to see exactly what we're doing. So in a nutshell, I'm doing a 6-inch lift, 35-inch tires. We're doing 20 by 10 by -24 offset wheels. I will tell you they are black fuel hostages. I'm very proud of those. I love those rims, always have. Not a lot of people have them around here. And if you guys don't know me by now, you know that I'm kind of I do things to beat my own drum. I'm always like different things. I always do something totally different than anybody else would do. I like standing out and being kind of that kind of eccentric person. And that's why I like the fuels. That just nobody has them. Everybody has the rock stars around here. Everyone has revolvers. Everyone has all those. So I wanted something nice. I wanted something really classy, but I also wanted something a little different. So anyway, that's all in it. And I'm putting some Nitto trail grapplers on those rims. So 6-inch lift, 35-inch tires, rims, doing bushwhacker fender flares. And then the interior is getting the full leather treatment. I have not decided. It's the only thing I've not ordered. Everything else is coming. By the way, lift kit's getting Bilstein shocks again. I had to order new ones. But you remember I only put these on probably 3,000 or 4,000 miles ago. So I'm going to end up selling those. So if anybody's interested, send me a message. Make me a fair offer, please. Don't try to lowball me on them because I did pay and they're in very good shape, barely used. Because I love the way they ride, so I'm putting Bilsteins back on. So I ordered 4 new Bilsteins and also the Bilstein stabilizer shock on the steering. The reason I'm really going with the lift this time, there's a big backstory to this. When I first bought the truck, I put what's called lift keys on it, which is a torsion bar suspension system. Basically, I'll use this marker as demonstration. If you have, and this finger right here is an A-arm, so your tire would be out here. There's a key that basically sits back in your suspension, and it rotates this torsion bar either direction. So if this is my A-arm, and I turn it this way, your tire goes down. But you've also narrowed your track width, and you've also made it, there's less clearance for going up and down, which makes the ride very, very stiff. Also, your ball joints out here on your upper and your lower go out, which is where my truck is right now. Bad ball joints. Had them replaced. They're all new, so we don't have to worry about doing that whenever we do the suspension. But it was something that when you do a torsion bar lift, you're going to experience. It is the wrong way to lift a truck. I didn't believe it. I went down the road for 40,000 miles, had no problems whatsoever, but except for a harsh ride. What kind of got me thinking about this whole thing is I was riding in a truck that was just like mine, except just different color and all that stuff, but still Duramax, same year, body style, had lift kit on it. 6-inch lift, 35-inch tires, almost the exact same thing. And the thing rode like butter. I mean, it was so smooth. And he even had crappy old shocks on there, just whatever came with his lift kit. I was amazed at what a good steering geometry does. If you imagine your A-arms in the front, in a normal Duramax or any 4x4 that has A-arms with a torsion bar system, they should sit about like this, maybe a little bit tilted down like this. Well, what happens is when you do the torsion bars, you flip them way down like this, and your CV joints or your half axles go down like that also, and that binds the what do you call them, the universal joints up also. And you can actually feel it whenever you put it in four-wheel drive. So it's not a good thing, and it has definitely caused me problems, and I know it will cause everybody else problems too. They tried to say that you could buy an A-arm up on top to replace that, and yes, that does correct your ball joint angles, but it does not correct your CV joint angles, and if you overcrank that sucker, you will blow out those CV joints. So anyway, I'm going to do it right this time. Just had to spend money on ball joints, spend money on all that stuff. So you know what? We're going to do it right. It's doing a 6-inch lift. We're dropping it down, and that way it'll keep the CV joints nice and level. Maybe a teensy bit down, but that's kind of what you want. And I said bushwhacker flares, and we're going to be doing the leather interior. Now, the only thing I have not done yet is purchase the leather interior. Everything else is purchased and on its way. I can't decide between the cat skin and the Clausio. The Clausio are seat covers, whereas the cat skin is total replacement. A lot more labor involved in cat skin, and the cat skin's about $350 to $400 more than the Clausio. So you're talking about $800 versus $500, $450 around that area. So I need to decide on that. You guys can tell me if anybody's got the Clausio interior or anybody's got the cat skin interior. I'm leaning towards the cat skin just because I want that total classy look. I want this car totally made over. I want it, nice. So that's about where we are right now. I'm not going to go into any more detail about lift kits and shocks and all that kind of stuff because we're going to be doing a complete, total how-to installation on this. What I'm aiming for is a real-time video. So that means if it's 8 hours, you get 8 hours of video. I'm not sure how that's going to work or if you guys are really interested in that. But if it's me, I love watching that stuff. Like when I watch Power Block TV on Saturday mornings, it pisses me off they put a lift kit on in 3 minutes. Totally understand they only do it in 30 minutes, or they only have a 30-minute show, but that's what YouTube's for, is I guess we can do this. So that's my idea, guys, is I'd love to be able to do this real time and just offer you everything. Yeah, I'll cut out the cuss words and stuff like that because if you've never noticed, is that try never to cuss on the channel because I know kids watch it too. So trying to keep a nice, clean, family-oriented channel here. But anyway, I'm not sure if that's real feasible. We may have to cut some things out of it, but for the majority, I'd be more than happy to do that. It really saves me time of having to mess around with grabbing the camera. I can just leave the camera up and then we can, because I've got 3 or 4 different HD cameras now, so we can kind of have multiple camera angles kind of coming in and out. Sometimes a little editing nightmare, but we'll figure it out. But let me know what you think. If that's something that you guys really want, maybe we'll try to do the real time. But anyway, back to the YouTube channel. I'd definitely like to keep this thing growing, and I really appreciate you guys. I mean, this lift kit really would not be possible without the support from you guys on YouTube. YouTube has really been a blessing. It's helped us really do stuff. It's helped me express my creativity and do things and have an outlet. And teach people what I know. I mean, I was blessed with my dad and my grandfather that has passed, gobs of information down to me. And of course, the internet's done a great job. But I learned from watching. I learned from watching videos, and so therefore, I'd like to try to pass that on. And with YouTube offering this outlet and also be able to help us monetize these and make a little money off of the hard work we put in, it really, really makes things easier. And I love spending the money back on YouTube and reinvesting this for your benefit. Yeah, I know I benefit too. I get a cool looking truck out of it, but that's my return. Plus, it's my birthday, dadgummit. I'm gonna be 40. So anyway, yeah, I know I keep harping on the 40 thing, but we'll let it pass. After September, it's all said and done. Anyway, so all the stuff's on the way. guys, thanks for watching. It's been a crazy summer, a busy summer with work. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do videos, but I'd really like to get some more stuff coming. But for right now, this is our next project coming down the road. I hope you like it. So send some feedback. Remember, go to facebook.com/Frisco Boater, and we'll definitely chat about it there and kind of go ideas back and forth. And I will see you soon.